Hey, welcome to Farm Talk Friday. You know, I've decided I'm going to stop saying hey.
Okay.
I say hey at the beginning of every
Hi,
show.
everyone.
Hey!
Hey.
It's March 21st, 2025. I'm Ken Jordan. This is my beautiful wife, Giovanna. How you doing, honey?
I'm good. Apparently Ken forgot that we're live. So his thought that came out
No,
side of the head.
I
You wanted to say that out
Yeah,
loud to
that's
everyone
right.
on the...
Super important for our audience,
Everyone. Hi, everyone.
the ones and ones of people to hear that.
Yeah, the ones and ones.
Okay.
The ones and ones that join us live. Yeah.
All right, so super excited. We've got the big Earth Race Conservation
Wildlife Soiree, soiree, and fundraiser coming
yeah,
up.
it's coming up, what, 2 weeks from Saturday?
That's right.
That's my guess.
Yeah, no,
That
2
is
weeks from
accurate.
Saturday.
It's going to be Captain Pete Bethune's birthday, his 60th birthday. Super excited about that.
And we're celebrating on his house, which is a boat.
Which is a boat. That's right. We're going to
The true house party.
finally do the boat party here in our area. And you can now get your, you can give us a contribution and get your tickets soon. Tell them about that, honey.
We'll put the Zeffy link down there, and then you'll figure it out for yourself.
That's right. We're gonna post a video, post a ticket link, a donation link, and we're super excited about it. All right. What did you post an advertisement this week?
I did, and it had to do with this thing.
That's right.
This chunk of plastic and styrofoam that I picked up at one of our local supers.
Yeah.
Like a little mini super or something. I saw it and I said, you know, that's a bad mermaid move, but I could use that thing. And it's already here and I'm supporting my local economy. So I got it anyway and it came into good use and we used it. There's a video already on Green Wave House of Ken using it in a very friendly, spirited way at one of the iguanas trying to eat the chica skill out of our yin yang garden.
Yeah, so we purchased it because Pizotes were stealing our
Mangoes.
Our mangoes.
Yeah.
No, our papayas.
Oh, papayas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we wanted a way to non-lethally chase them away.
Yeah. I
So-
mean, it's water. But we wanted to tell them we meant business.
That's
Because
right.
we go out there sometimes and they just look at us,
That's right.
you know.
So, any farming news?
Yeah.
Okay, let me hear it.
Actually, we have a lot of farming news. Our worker this week, I didn't even have to tell him. I told him to do one thing. We have these like bamboo hanging, what would you call them? Like they're not pots, they're
Planters.
planters, and they hang and they looked really nice at one point, but as bamboo does, it biodegrades and, you know, some of them are breaking, and we can still use some for at least another season or two maybe. And I said, hey, can you just change the soil out for me? And he understood that what that could mean is I will also plant them with the things that we've already started in the vivero. So now our whole vivero is basically like a garden. And so he ended up using all these other things. He reused our, what is it? Oh gosh, a wheelbarrow that had like rusted at the bottom. He filled it with dirt and he planted like lettuce and mustard greens in it. I was like, that is a brilliant idea, Jose. I walked in, I'm like, this place looks totally different. He laughed and he said, yes.
Yeah,
It does look totally different.
One day we're going to do a Farm Talk Friday from our nursery, from our vivero, as soon as we get some Wi-Fi out there.
Yeah, and
That'd be
he also
awesome.
did this other thing that I really loved. That he, I asked him to trim an hoja zen, and they can get really woody, especially at this time. Everything's we have a lot of gusts today, so the leaves are falling. It's almost like a fall, and so he took some of the branches and stuck it into these big pots where we have like zucchini or pumpkin growing, and so it's gonna vine up. I was like, that is also a brilliant idea. So already, you know, he's showing us good things. More good things to come from Jose.
Jose. All right. You want to talk about this?
Yeah. So when we are finished with our pineapples, we take off some of the bottom leaves. If you take off too many, the whole thing will just kind of fall apart. But if you take off maybe like 2 or 3 layers of it and then stick it in water, I like to change the water every day, but I haven't changed it today, so it's a little murky. And then you're waiting for these little roots. They can get a little bit longer. We could probably plant it now, but you'll start to see them coming out of the bottom. And then you'll have a papaya that grows maybe in 2 years.
Well, 18 months usually. It's great. You eat a papaya and plant a papaya. So
Yeah.
it works out nicely.
And it's good for
What did I say? I said papaya. Pineapple!
pineapple piñas. I'm a little confused here today.
All right.
But hey, that segues in. We have some special guests in here.
Yes.
Studio applause.
Yes, that's right. We have rock stars of our area.
Yes.
We're bringing in our neighbors and our local rock stars. We're bringing in Flying Kites. Brian and Phoebe, come on in.
Woo!
Honey, you're
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, that's okay. I'll go in the middle. I'm in the middle.
I'm here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
And
Do we
Phoebe.
fit?
And
Yeah, we're
Scooch.
good. Okay. Wow, look at me. How
Okay.
lucky. I'm in between the flying kites.
I'm off screen, but I'll host
And I
a
look
little
like a
bit.
tiny, very tiny right now. But it's only because I cheat and I sit on a cushion that Phoebe's on.
Well, see, right now
so
we're
she's
kinda
on my
like in
cushion.
between
And
two
Brian
seats,
Brian is tall, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I'll just sit up a little taller.
Before we get into Flying Kites, I also wanted to mention that Brian is going to be DJing on the Earth Race
At
boat
the
party.
boat party.
He sure is.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
My second time
surprise,
DJing the
surprise.
boat. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's a super sweet party and great cause.
Yes.
Great lending a hand to people fighting for what we have here.
So, Flying Kites is a rocking house music band.
Well, you guys consider yourselves indie electropop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that sounds
it
better.
can be housey,
That's
but
perfect.
but we don't just lock ourselves in house, and we can do other things. And so, yeah, synth pop band. We've been doing it for a while. We support, creative, homemade.
Oh, there we
Oh,
are.
there
We're
we
back. Yay, we're back. And Nicoya
Looks like
just
we
walked
know
in
what's
frame.
gonna- yeah,
That's
there
their-
we are.
Ah, Jackin, hello. I was going to say, wow, from a pineapple, you get a papaya. Yeah, no.
So,
Anyway.
how long have you guys been making music?
We probably started recording and writing songs. I mean, I was playing with the tools to make music for a while, and then we started like really making our songs together. What
The
would you say?
2010s.
2010s.
2010s
Something
in Oregon.
about that.
We had
Yeah.
a home studio there, and we were writing electronic music and playing gigs in Oregon from 2010 till 2015 was when we moved here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Brian is from. Brian is a Tico. He born and raised
Yeah.
in Costa Rica.
Born and raised here. Yeah. And we lived here. We met here in Montezuma, but 20 something years ago.
Yeah.
And
We have
living here,
such a
back and
sweet love
forth. This
story.
is really home. Then we left for a while in the Northwest. That's where we kind of like started working a lot of music. And then 10 years ago, we moved down here. Kind of put the music
10
away.
years, yeah.
Put the music away to have a restaurant. But then the pandemic made us reignite the synths.
The
And
band.
started like focusing on the band, which has been super fun.
And you guys have a cool video of the bread and the music.
And that's
which
right.
is
So when
Chicago Love.
when Brian and
Mix,
Phoebe first
Techno
became
Love Chicago mix.
Okay.
when Brian and Phoebe first became our neighbors, we actually made a video about it. It was like the greatest day of our lives. It was a rainy day,
Right.
and it was the first day bread was being produced.
It was
at
the
new
first.
house.
It was the first bake in the new house.
And so Brian makes
First bake?
Brian makes
So I think it might have been.
makes sourdough bread, the old-fashioned pure way, whatever way that is, and
And it's
it's
the best.
so good that he makes bread as much and as often as he can, and he still has a waiting list and sells out all the time.
Yeah, it's incredible. And I was just in San Francisco, and Brian's bread is still my favorite.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm so flattered.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Although Micro Doughs, that was a really cute name that I came across for
Microdough,
their.
yeah.
Yeah,
Microdose.
microdose.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that is. So
Super
cute.
sweet.
Okay, so we wanted to talk to you guys. You are playing tomorrow at our first ever Montezuma Sustainability Fair.
Yes, it's a street fair happening in downtown Montezuma tomorrow, and we're playing at 7:30 for an hour. And there's other DJs happening before and after,
And some other artists.
It's a great community gathering to. It's a fundraiser and also just to raise awareness about sustainability and environmental causes in our area. So it's a super good cause. And it supports our local ADIM, which is kind of like a city council in the U.S. So they speak on behalf of our town, and they kind of, help organize our town in really beautiful ways to be a little more integrated and, developed sustainably. So it's a great cause, and the festival's happening tomorrow.
Yay!
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be really exciting.
What
What time does it
What are
start?
the hours of the whole festival? Do you know?
It starts with yoga at 10 a.m. with Christiani in the park. It's in like the playground at the very beginning of Montezuma Beach. So yoga for everyone there at 10, and then throughout the day there's little workshops, and there's a beach cleanup.
There's some speakers.
And there's speakers about conservation and things, and then the music gets going at 4:30 with the first DJ, I think.
Probably.
And then I think the music's
Or
probably
4
going to go
o'clock,
till
I
like
think.
10 p.m. or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, super exciting.
Yeah.
They're building a nice stage, and hopefully we'll get some nice assistance people.
Yeah.
pretty exciting.
You
Oh.
mean attendance.
Attendance.
Yeah.
How can people listen to Flying Kites music?
Link in the description. No.
Yes, also.
Right here.
Yeah, we'll put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
Just
but,
click on the name Flying Kites in our description of today's show.
Yeah.
But
On
other than that,
Instagram, you
you're-
guys are at Los Flying Kites, or is there like any
Instagram,
underlines?
Instagram, we're Los Flying Kites, but you can find us also in Spotify's Flying Kites, in Apple Music, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, all over. So we can put a link tree that has all the different.
Yeah.
Link trees are great.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay, thank you
Awesome.
so much for...
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming, you guys.
Yeah.
And for always being such supporters and such inspiration. It's an honor to be your neighbors and
Yeah.
feel motivated to do this. Ken
Ken-
let me borrow his lovely studio monitors for a while.
Ken is usually
Music
the first person to
You're getting
hear a
back
new
to-
song. Like when we're working on a new song and we're like ready to share it with somebody, we share it with Ken first, and like he gives us really good, honest feedback, and then we take it back to the drawing board and continue to work on the demo. But he's like a great critic.
Great neighbor.
Sounding
Yeah.
board.
You guys are too kind.
But
Awesome.
yeah, we live right next door, so we also have a little bit of a farm scene, just a couple
Totally.
minutes away.
In Farm News, we have our first Guanábana.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's super exciting.
Oh, and to say about the manzana de agua.
What the manzana de agua? You say it.
So Ken and Giovanna have a manzana de agua tree. It means water apple. They're like these amazing pear-like fruits, and they've had one they've been harvesting for. I'm sure they've talked about it on here for like several
Awesome.
weeks, and our tree is big and beautiful, but it hadn't given us a single fruit, and we were waiting and waiting and waiting. And just yesterday we were on a walk, and Brian like peeked inside of the tree and saw these balloons, these flowers.
Flowers hiding inside?
They're this color?
Yeah, incredible.
Bright, hot
Incredible.
pink. And we just got so excited. So that means we are going to have fruit.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
I don't know
No,
if it's-
this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
the
see those
flower
blooms,
leads to
you're gonna
fruit.
have fruit soon.
Yay!
Yeah, so you just gotta. So what I do on ours, like I cut like a doorway. I prune a doorway.
Ours has a doorway.
So I can just walk in and look up instead of like
It's
trying
like-
to reach underneath
Yeah.
it.
It's a universe in there.
It
It's a
is,
really
yeah.
interesting tree.
The black
Very
ants really
interesting
like
tree.
ours.
The,
So.
Yeah.
the fruit is like a pear, but the way the fruit grows is like right by the trunk of the tree. So it's just
Of a pretty thick
It's a
tree, so
very-
inside is like
and-
a tent. It's
and
like,
it's shaped like a Christmas tree. It's the weirdest.
it's,
Yeah.
and the
Really
fruit
good.
itself is pretty weird.
The fruit's weird too.
Yeah, the fruit's weird, but
So
delicious.
that's
But
the
delicious,
fruit news from our
super
neighborhood.
refreshing. All right, I'm going to move on to
Yeah.
this chair. It's a little more comfortable.
Nice to
Okay.
meet you. Thank you. Link in the description.
Okay, we are done. We love you guys. Happy Friday. And I'm going to turn this off now. Okay, ciao, Jacket.
Ciao.